Y'all see it. New intro, new
This shit
vibe.
fire.
It's fire.
Okay,
Straight fire.
nigga, we know it's fire. Shit, nigga, all that shit. God, it's fire, guys.
Welcome.
It's flame. Like, okay, God, it's good, bro. I swear, Metro Boomin made it. Oh my god,
Yo, check it out. I'm telling you.
Welcome,
dude, it's super hot fire, bro. Shit.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 9 of the Out of Bounds podcast. As you can see, the big three is back in full effect. Go by the name of Ladale, the fashionista, the James Harden of this operation. No, I'm not injured. And I'm here alongside my two co-hosts, introducing the man in the middle, Mr. Donovan. Don't call me Donovan, Donnie Wilkins.
Ew.
Yes. Glad to be here. Glad to talk. We got the Sixers playing tonight, playing against the Trash Hawks. Yes, I said Trash Hawks. Please wait your turn, Noel.
Wait, did you say please wait your terminal?
Yeah.
Okay, nah. This man had like one good Philly cheesesteak today. Thought he could talk reckless. Fuck out of here. We not even going. We not even
That's
going to do it.
that's a tech for just fucking up on your trash talk. Like, so,
What?
please wait your terminal.
Look, man, what can
Like
I say?
the
Terminal. Oh, you tried. See,
Like this nigga
Donovan-
swiping a Metro car trying to get to the train.
If you don't just hop the joint, man, say, "Oh, let me swipe."
Oh, I'm
Go
definitely
through.
the dude that when people are hopping, I'll like swipe in. I don't know.
Now, see, you know what Donovan just did? He did that thing where you would roast in high school, and I do the hey, and he starts stuttering. It don't matter no more. It don't matter no more. You had your
Like
chance.
now we just sorry for you at this point.
You gotta retire, bro.
You
And just for that,
meme.
Philly
You
gonna lose
tried.
tonight. Philly gonna lose tonight just because you did that bullshit. They gonna lose tonight, and B gonna be injured. Ben Simmons gonna get
Trade the
injured.
gang. Ass trade the gang. Ass trade the gang.
Oh wow! Hey! I'm gonna tell you, listeners, they just want to see us on a downfall. Atlanta too good. Migos drop Culture 3, fire ass album. Trey Young.
Read our album review
mid?
on that. Read our album review on that.
Did you just say mid? I don't know about mid, but all right.
I haven't.
But you know, they want to hate a young brother's downfall.
And
They want
last
to hate
but
on
certainly
him. Shout out
not
to Trey Young.
least,
Shout out to the Hawks.
last but certainly not least, Mr. Noel, also aka Kyrie, aka Mr. Euro. Step to your girl.
Hey, he got it right. Let me wait. It's no Austin. Nah. It's no Austin, aka Kyrie, and no, I'm not injured. And it's aka I'm a Euro step to your girl. Simple. We good.
AKA third. I almost forgot about that one too. AKA third.
AKA what? Third. Oh yeah. Jeez, yo, man's like it's over, my guy.
All right, so fellas, let's get into Philly versus Atlanta, Game 4 tonight. How y'all feeling? You was talking a lot of trash last week.
Hey, man, that's what
trash last week.
Hey, that's not when you're winning. You know what I'm saying? But we losing, so I don't know what the fuck to say. But not. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Typical Atlanta shit.
Hey, you ain't gonna do all that.
Y'all bandwagon.
I don't know about that. Slack. You know what I'm saying? But
shout out to Atlanta. I love Atlanta.
My thing is, I was watching the game, and my only thing is the Atlanta Hawks are not getting Embiid is getting this LeBron treatment where he gets every foul call, and I get it sometimes. I get it. Okay, they fouling because I get it because he's big or whatever. But there be shit that it's not even a foul there, and them niggas teeing it. And I'm just bruh. And then New Yorkers are the Knicks fans. They're oh, yo, Trey Young's getting a taste of his medicine. It's yo, fam, calm down. Y'all are spitting on my man's in New York. I don't want to hear it. But besides the foul calls, I think the Hawks, I don't know. I don't think they would think they would. I don't think they thought they were going to get as far as they did. And I feel like they're oh, snap, we're here. So we actually, they've been playing well, but I think they're just oh, shit. But I think if they lose this series, which I don't think they will, but if they do lose this series, I think it is a good foundation starting point for them to become contenders. Because again, they don't have the only all-star there is Trey Young. They have multiple stars like the Suns, or they don't have multiple weapons like that to really be a contender. So I think for me, If they lose the season, I'm not gonna be mad at it because it's just a great foundation starting point. So, but
before I give my thoughts on that, I'm gonna let the man in the middle, Donovan. He was feeling something in the chat. He was talking all that trash and shit. I'm like, bro, 2-1.
I just got one question to ask Noel, and with all honesty, and this is a raw question. Do you in your hearts of hearts believe that the Hawks can take the Sixers in the series? Do you actually believe that?
Hey man,
bro, whatever you start saying, if that means you have doubts. If we lose,
I'm gonna say you right now, Hawks in 7. It's Treyway all the way. That ain't me. So Hawks in 7.
Ass trading gang.
All right, so it's Hawks in 7. I want to hear that shit. I'm saying. Hawks
for the Sixers to win it all, they just have to continue playing the way they're playing. Bench is going to have to play like they're playing right now. And the key to stopping the Hawks is just stopping Trae Young. You stop Trae Young and everybody else falls apart. That's all. They ain't nobody really. Not even supposed to be here.
That man's okay. And Joel Embiid's supposed to be and that nigga's supposed to be injured. Stop it. I don't want to hear that.
No, he's playing on one good leg. He's good. He's good.
Donovan think that Embiid should have got MVP because the Joker got swept.
Yeah, like if we're really going to, let's talk about that. Let's like
give you a couple of minutes to rant.
The last time the MVP was
I don't care about that.
MVP was swept was I believe 1989. I believe.
And that was MJ. Was it MJ?
Wait, what?
I'm not sure. The last time MVP was swept.
Yeah,
MJ never got swept. MJ never got swept, so I don't know why you say MJ like he was valid. MJ got swept? Ain't no way.
He's our fact checker.
Hey, fact checker. I thought Mike was. I mean, he lost this. I know he lost in play, but
he's the first since Magic Johnson, 1989, to get swept.
Yeah, you talking about Jordan got swept. Michael Jordan ain't never got no. He ain't never got swept.
But
I think Jordan did get swept by the '86 Celtics, if I'm not mistaken.
I want to say you swept.
Back to my original statement. For the MVP to get swept out like that it just shows that the award was given to the wrong person. Right there.
Philly fans are a different breed, bro. I swear, y'all can never just big up somebody. Like Philly fans are the epitome of what fans are supposed to be, because y'all niggas don't make no sense. Y'all niggas are just ruthless for no reason. Like Joel Embiid deserves MVP. Does he really? Does he?
Are you serious
about that?
He did not play enough games.
If
he did not,
then 100% absolutely, because he didn't play enough games. But don't sit there and tell me that he doesn't deserve the MVP because it was his before he got injured.
I'm taking Joker over. I'm taking Joker over MVP.
I say fuck it and just give him the MVP. Just take it away from Jokic. You can ship it to South Philly right here. I'll sign for it.
So he does. You even in South Philly? Are you in South Philly, my guy?
And then that motherfucker.
Oh, are you trying to question my validation?
You valid in Philly, Donovan?
Are you?
Am I valid in Philly?
We gotta get a real Philly nigga. Like, yo, is this man valid?
He said, "No, are you valid?"
Yo. Like, yo, is this cuz valid?
Yo, his street cred.
Like, yo, what's your temple, bro? Like, I'm
from he good?
Like, we gotta check your record, bro.
Yes,
but no, man. Like, come on. Like, I either way you spin it, I think an MVP getting swept, it looks bad for the NBA.
It doesn't. It doesn't look good.
Go ahead. No. The worst case was in 2007, I believe, where Dirk Nowitzki, he won MVP that year, and they lost to the Warriors in the first round. And he basically got his MVP award post the first round at a press conference. You know how they give you your award for like the fans and shit? Yeah. That was more embarrassing.
They say, yo, let's hold a press conference because he. That's why. Nah, because it's like, my thing is Jokic. Like when I look at the MVP award, I think it's MVP for regular season. Like the way my dad always used to put it is like the way my dad always put it when it came to basketball is like regular season and postseason are two different seasons. Like you can't like Jokic for the season was going crazy and B didn't play enough games. So yeah, MVP for the season, yeah, Jokic. Like I don't know what to tell you, but he like Jokic can only do so much to like control if they get swept or not. Like that, like the NBA didn't think he was gonna get swept. They were like, oh, listen, he's gonna get swept, so might as well like. So I feel like the sweeping situation doesn't have anything to do with the MVP because MVP like stops after the last game of the season. So I mean, that's just how I look at it.
I beg to differ a little bit. I totally agree with your statement, but you're the most valuable player on your team that year, and you can't win at least one game against the Suns.
Jamal Murray is hurt, bro.
Isn't B the most valuable player? Isn't B the most valuable player on the 26ers?
Yeah, 100%.
This nigga always say 100%.
100%, guys.
We need to get Donovan a t-shirt.
100%, guys. I'm valid in Philly, bro. 100%, guys. Like, you know, I'm valid. 100%.
100%. Every day, 100%.
100%. Nah, I got chopped. I mean, a Philly cheesesteak, guys. I'm so valid, you know.
No, I cut those out of my diet, man.
All right, cool. But I'll say this in regards to the MVP. I believe Jokic, he did deserve the MVP, considering the fact that he was the most consistent throughout the whole season because he played the most games, obviously. I think that has to count for something. Your best ability is your durability as an athlete, you know.
For sure.
And Jokic, basically, you take Jokic off that team, they don't make the playoffs.
You take Jokic off that team, they hot ass.
Philly played just as well without Embiid when he was out. Because I remember when Embiid first went down, I'm like, yo, Philly, they might be in trouble. But they played.
That's why I posed the question: is Embiid really that valuable?
Yeah, but if
they playing that good without him, is he really the most valuable player on that team?
Yes, to this day. I'm telling you right now, nobody in Philadelphia puts their faith in Ben Simmons as our corner.
I didn't even say Ben Simmons. I didn't even say Ben Simmons.
Then who else? Because they snubbed them out of the All-Star.
Oh my god. Just because you're an all-star don't mean you're the best. Devin Booker wasn't an all-star. Now look at what he's doing. So I don't know.
Devin Booker was an all-star, bro.
No, but he wasn't he was an all-star, but he wasn't like voted in to be an all. They basically said Devin Booker. They're like, oh, that nigga got injured, so you can take his spot if you want it. Like,
I think that's the most disrespectful thing.
And that was disrespectful. Like, yeah, he was an all-star, but it was like, hey, bro, like, but he got injured. I mean, if you want it, you know, it's yours. Like,
yeah, if I'm an NBA player, I would never want that position. Yo,
I will go there and support my homies, but I'm not gonna take it if you're.
I'm not taking no reserves. No. Yeah, no.
But I mean, I understand why Devin Booker took it because it's a chance to be in the All-Star game. Like, I think anybody would, but I think it is disrespectful to be at the level Devin Booker is playing right now. It's disrespectful. It's mad disrespectful.
But that was last season though. He was injured. He got based off an injury. This year, he actually earned the right to be an all-star. He was just an all-star reserve. That was just about it. Last year, he was
disrespectful. The fact he's a reserve, it's still disrespectful.
Okay, but bro, it's who you gonna put ahead of him? Steph Curry, Luka? Like, there's only so many guards you could vote in. Even Dame was a reserve.
True. Yeah, that's true.
He ain't better than Dame.
Wait. You still be Devin Booker not better than Dame?
Absolutely not.
But what you smoke? I know weed illegal in New York. What y'all smoking, bro?
Wait. I agree with that.
I don't know. Like, what? Hold on. You told me Devin Booker is not better than Damian Lillard right now? Not Damian Lillard. Donovan Mitchell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dame is better than Donovan Mitchell.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying,
but he's not better than Damian Lillard.
Devin Booker is better than fucking Donovan Mitchell. That's not.
I said Damian Lillard, bro.
The fact question.
He did.
Nah, you're not Steven. You're not Steven.
You argue against yourself, bro.
Bro, it's his audio playback.
Because we're agreeing with you, and I.
Oh, I'm thinking like y'all say like nah, Devin Booker is not beating.
No, that's not what we were saying.
I was like, Devin Booker is washing Donovan Mitchell. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Man over there arguing.
Like, no, we agree with you. Like, you're fine. Like, no.
You're right, yes.
Nah, the listeners gonna think I have a double personality because they're like, well, who is this nigga talking to? What is he doing?
So because due to the fact that this episode has been recorded before tonight's Philly Atlanta game, by the time the episode aired, the results for this game will be final. Give y'all predictions for this tonight's matchup. Who y'all got? And try not to be biased.
I'm not gonna be. Never mind. I didn't mean to laugh. Oh shit!
Forget it.
I told you he don't have faith in the Steve.
The fact that he said don't pee and before he came by. Oh shit! That's funny. Nah, but real shit. I think the Hawks not taking this serious. Shit. Trae Young did his thing for the playoffs. I love what he's doing for the city of Atlanta. But they just need more weapons. Like that's really it. They just need like fucking DeAndre Hunter's not doing shit. The only other player who John Collins?
DeAndre Hunter, he's out. He had to
good.
Get his knee clean.
Anyways.
Good. People go Atlanta and shit. They don't really give a fuck about that.
No, because
no.
Because
I say DeAndre Hunter hurt. All right, good. You ass anyway. Fucking
it's because he can't buy a no. I've seen DeAndre when the Hawks needed a go-ahead bucket 3 times. This man missed 3 wide open shots and then turned the like this man.
Oh, there's nothing more worse than that.
Oh my god. Anyways, back on track. Trae Young played well. Philly gonna take it. I mean, I believe in the Hawks. I want the Hawks to win. You know, fuck it. Hawks in 7. I don't care.
That's his pride.
No, Hawks in 7. I'm in Atlanta. I got a rep for Atlanta. I got a rep for Fort Valley State. You know, that's what we went today. HBCU week. Y'all would know nothing about that, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
I went to private school. Right? I would say these white private institutions.
I went to school.
Where?
I went to these white private institutions. You right, bro.
Exactly. I know nothing about this. The real blue and gold.
I visited Morgan State when I was 16. I wish I would have.
He said nah. he was Morgan State. He said nah. He's like, I'm not doing that.
Donovan, I ain't gonna bother actually. I already know you rooting for Philly.
We already know what this Philly state.
No, I think it's going to be Philly to take it. I think the score is going to end up being 117 to 109.
Okay. It sounds like you got money on this. It sounds like you're betting on this.
Okay. So our sports bettors. Oh fuck it! This shit gonna end by the time this game is over. Man.
It ain't gonna matter. It's like, we should open this shit later.
I think Trae Young is going for 35. I think Embiid is going for maybe 38 and 14.
Oh, I thought when you said 14, I thought you meant Ben Simmons. Like Ben Simmons.
No, I started to say Ben Simmons just out the natural of my mouth, but I was like, whoa. Roll that back, my guy. He ain't going for 40.
Now he said, "Whoa." He was like, "Whoa."
Ben Simmons lost his girl.
I think said, "Whoa."
That's crazy. Yeah. Ben Simmons lost his girl to Devin Booker. Yeah. That's crazy.
But see, listen, I think she left for the right reason because last time I checked, Devin Booker out here draining. He's that nigga, so exactly. Ben Simmons is weak too. Nah, Ben Simmons is a weak
that could get 30. She left for a nigga that could drop 30 points.
He drop him for
you put a role play numbers.
Bro,
you put a role play
I'm not even going to try to take the bait from you guys. But
let's move on to your. That nigga's a glorified. Ooh, I'm going to get off topic, but fuck it, it's out of bounds. I saw a shit on Twitter. It said Giannis really ain't got no bag, but just
He
being
don't.
tall and strong. And he really don't got a bag. Like Giannis, like KD is tall, but KD still got a bag. Giannis is just tall and the nigga is fast. That's it.
But at the end of the day, I'd rather take Giannis. I mean, at least he like shoots.
Yeah.
As opposed to Ben Simmons.
If Giannis,
I'll take KD. But
opposed to Ben Simmons,
or Giannis, I'm taking Giannis. At least he tries to shoot.
Like Ben Simmons was so ass. They played him
I'm
I'm
so sick and tired of trying to defend this dude and his shooting. Like you're going into your 5th year, my guy. Like
every season, every off season, there would be videos. Oh, he's in the gym. He was shooting.
Yeah,
this nigga hot ass every year.
We don't give a fuck about that shit.
It's trash.
But he gets you like 27 to 30 points with no bag though, which is crazy. So just imagine he actually worked on his post.
Yeah, like that's the only thing that's holding him back. Like he's great in everything else besides shooting. Like
you talking about Giannis or Ben?
Ben.
Well,
no, Ben Simmons does. He has a lot of problems, but he just doesn't have a shot. And that's
it's not that he doesn't have a shot. That's the thing. He just doesn't want to shoot. And he has coaches like Doc Rivers and our organization telling him, no, it's you shoot when you feel like it. No, my guy, you in your 4th season. Shoot the fucking ball. You can obviously shoot in the practice.
It's Lonzo Ball syndrome. Because the thing is, Lonzo started hooping
100%
in the league. So it's like you got to have a team that's going to allow you to shoot. Like if you're not confident, like you have to have a team that's confident in you shooting. Like I forgot who it was, not PJ Tucker, but it was some nigga. He said he was like, I think he played for the Miami Heat. I forgot his name, but he was like, I'll over 30 before I stop shooting. Like have that mentality. Like someone got to have it. You're not gonna produce. So Ben Simmons, go back into stop being IG models and go to him. Stop beating up with IG models, my guy.
I'll say this though, Giannis ain't got no bag, and Ben Simmons ain't got no pockets because he has no skills whatsoever. He can't shoot.
He's just
wait. Did you say Ben Simmons has no skill?
Outside, like
is he wrong?
Playmaking. Like what can he contribute to the offense?
Yes, he is wrong.
Lonzo Ball has a better bag than Ben Simmons. Debate me about it.
You can't debate that.
You can't say that.
Lonzo Ball not a top 10 point guard. So
but to say that Ben Simmons doesn't have skill is completely wrong. He's great on both ends of the floor. We can say that he's not a shooter, but he does have skills.
Yeah, he defends. So does Matisse Thybulle.
But he also plays
Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, Matisse
He's a playmaker.
Shit, I would take Matisse Thybulle before I take Ben Simmons. Real shit. I would take Matisse Thybulle.
That's a fact. All right.
Yeah. All right. But I play my team, and even I gotta give that out. That's.
I would take Matisse. I'm gonna say the YouTube star for that nigga.
All right, but I'll say this though, like whatever happens between Philly and Atlanta, Trae Young, he balled out. You know, I'm gonna give him a pass.
There's nothing against Trae Young. He's great, but I can't even say that I don't like his trash talk because Embiid used to do trash talk. So I think he's great. I think he plays the villain role well.
Yeah, I love it.
All I gotta say is for the Hawks, just get Trae Young some help. Like literally, if Trae Young just had another player like him, that if he got an off night, he don't have to worry about. Oh man, we're gonna lose.
Wasn't that supposed to be Clint Capella?
I mean,
I'm asking the serious question.
I mean Clint Capella.
You being facetious a little bit, bro. You said Clint Capella.
No, I'm not. Like I'm not at all.
He said. No, I think Clint Capella is a good big man, but I'm talking about like a guard or a 3. Like I'm talking about like Jason Tatum or somebody at least. Bradley Beal. Like if Bradley Beal came to Atlanta, that wouldn't be bad. I would want Bradley Beal could fit in Atlanta. Play the 2, Trae Young play the 1, John Collins play the 3, and whenever Cam Reddish decides to join us again, then there you go.
Collins gonna be a 4. But all right, man, like Trae Young, you get a pass from me. But speaking of passes, let's get to our first main topic of today. The Brooklyn Nets They down bad right now. James Harden suffered through some hamstring issues, groin issues. Kyrie Irving tweaked his ankle. Last night is not looking too good for him for Game 4. So basically, like right now, fellas, right now it's 2-2 between the Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks. It was looking kind of Brooklyn was looking like it was gonna be smooth sailing after Game 1, but shit
Yeah,
happens.
I gotta eat crow because I was
Shit happens.
100% wrong
100% wrong on that.
On the Nets sweeping.
But
Wow.
but who knows? But who knows? That probably would have been the case if they were healthy. They probably would have swept them. But right now, no Kyrie. It's looking like for Game 4, James Harden. We don't know his status, but let's assume he's out. So if the roster just stays as it is with just KD and a bunch of role players, if they lose to the Milwaukee Bucks in let's say 6 or 7 games, do you guys give the Brooklyn Nets a pass for this season due to
Nope.
injury? Explain why.
Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. No.
No, I mean, do I give? I don't give him a pass because we've done this carousel. Like we've done this carousel before when Kyrie first came to the Nets and KD was injured. Like we gave them a pass then, okay, and then this season Kyrie is. We're done giving out passes. Like that's just NBA. Like this is just sports. Like there's no pass sports. Like this is what happens in sports. And sports is some people get at the most unopportune time to get in. Me, I mean, iPhone.
No, you sound like C3PO right now. Get your audio straight, bro.
I think I can take over for you. I think what Noel is trying to say is, at the end of the day, you're playing in the NBA, the National Basketball League Association, the premier talent of basketball sports. You're getting paid millions of dollars. There should be no excuse as to why you can't get the job done. And at the end of the day, you can read my article that's now posted below about Kevin Durant, where I go and do an op-ed about his status and what he needs to do to lead the team. But they still have Kevin Durant. There's no reason why they shouldn't be able to make it to the conference finals and take on the Sixers.
So you think Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, Jeff Green, Mike James, and Bruce Brown, that's enough to knock off Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Drew Holiday?
They still have Joe Harris, if I'm not
and
mistaken.
Joe Harris. Okay, but Joe Harris is just a shooter, bro.
Yeah, he's not shooting consistently. He was in the regular season. Yes, because at the end of the day, they still have one of the best players, KD. If I'm not mistaken, everybody was claiming him to be the king of the NBA now, a couple of years ago. So if you're the best player, you should be able to do what LeBron James do and lead your team.
LeBron lost in the first round. So you just fucked up.
Let me finish. I also discussed it in my article. You are the best player, but you're missing one important piece to being the best player. You need to be able to elevate everybody around you. He does not have that leadership quality. He never has. And in order for him to get to that next level and be the greatest basketball player today, you need to be able to lead your team. There should be no excuse. You're still Kevin Durant. You're still the Slim Reaper. There's no excuse. 100% they do not get a pass from me.
I bet it's different, but I know. Go ahead.
So my Wi-Fi is trash.
And that Metro PCS.
Yo, don't disrespect Metro PCS like that.
Anyway. Right, my humble beginnings came from there.
Nah, nigga, I got T-Mobile. What the fuck is you talking about? Anyways, I got Metro PCS. but does the Nets get a pass? Nah. I don't think in sports, I don't believe in like giving away passes because it's just sports. Like shit happens. Like people get injured, and that's just a part of the game. Like I don't think like, oh well, we'll give them. And I hate the notion. Even when like I think the Warriors won I think one finals, and it was like Kyrie was injured, and I was like, no, like people get injured, and the Warriors capitalized, and they were the better team, and they won.
They were the better team, yeah.
Yeah, they were the better team with the circumstance, and they won. So it's like if the Milwaukee Bucks capitalize on the fact that they don't have James Harden or Kyrie, and there's just KD, then they were just the better team at that time, and they won. There's no pass because it's like, oh, well, because we're gonna play the what if game. It's like, oh, well, James Harden and Kyrie were healthy, then maybe they'll be in the finals. We're like, what? Okay, well, what if? And the reality is that they're not healthy. So I don't know.
Right.
I'm gonna say they're playing the what if game. Milwaukee was, if they win, then they win. But I think KD is more than capable of handling it by himself. Brooklyn has a pretty decent bench. But if they lose, then they lose. I don't. We give too many passes. Like I think, like I said earlier, when the Nets first formed with KD and he was injured and it was just Kyrie, we're like, oh, we'll give Kyrie a pass this time because of Wutu or whatever. And it's just like, okay, we already gave him a pass. We're gonna give him out more passes because it's not the way we see it going. Oh, there's no big three, so it doesn't really matter because it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's still basketball. You still gonna lace up. You still gonna hoop. So I don't believe they deserve a pass. It's like y'all just were injured. That sucks. Come back next season. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like just train again. Don't get injured. Don't go to strip clubs. Like,
all right. I'm gonna be very quick on my point because I want to like screenline through these topics. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into that, if you're enjoying this episode so far, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, comment on this video. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know how you feel about in regards to this channel, this episode, everything that we got going on Outta Bounds. Also, give us some recommendations for what you want us to talk about. Granted, we don't talk about baseball and all that. No, we don't talk about boxing, MMA, soccer. So you looking for content like that? Just let us know in the comment section. Now,
and also review us on these apps, on these streaming apps. Yo, leave us a review. We read that. We want to read you. We want to hear your voice. We want it. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear the interactions. No KKK slander. We've had some messages from the Ku Klux Klan. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best.
I mean, at least they listen.
At least they put money in our pockets.
Yo,
Jesus, no,
they were so.
At least they put money.
We got the most dick slugs that we ever got any video that we post on the channel from that Jake Paul, Logan Paul video. Just for like,
of course they did. Those blackies don't understand how it fit. Like no one. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care.
But yeah, do all that, ladies and gentlemen. Like, we'll definitely
do all that. Leave us a review, subscribe, all that good jazz. We want to hear from you guys
for sure. All right, now let me get to my point. I disagree wholeheartedly because you mentioned about Brooklyn having one of the better benches.
Mm-hmm.
That bench, now with Harden and Kyrie out, you got two guys from that bench coming to the starting lineup, which basically you got strength and turning your bench now because of weakness because now you're losing depth.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
I mean, Ladale does have a point because when you have a deep bench. Damn it! Okay, don't be modest. But I mean,
next man up. I don't want to hear that.
I mean, your next man up is Mike James.
I mean, but wait. But Mike James was getting buckets though. Like I saw he was getting buckets. You can't even cap. Mike James was getting buckets. I'm not gonna.
Oh no, for sure. But can you count on that? As Donovan say, 100%. He was getting buckets. But can you count on that?
We need a 100% T-shirt. We need to get a T-shirt.
If you're NBA,
I'm definitely making that happen.
We have some Out of Bounds merch. We need a 100% T-shirt. We'll get a third eye open Kyrie shirt. I need that.
I'll get an old man shirt.
I
am happy they got Ultra versus Signs. We getting 100%. That's gonna be 100%.
But what Noel said, when are we gonna stop giving out these passes, man? Like I ain't trying to hear that. You're in the NBA. You're getting paid. How much is his contract? What is it like? Mike James.
I think Mike James got signed this
two-way contract.
No, he's not a two-way. He's on a 1 year because he came over from the EuroLeague. But he was like one of the best. He was one of the top players in the EuroLeague. So he could hoop. It's not the fact that he can't.
So let's talk about the bench situation. Like you're getting paid what between 10 million and 20 million to play ball. Like I ain't trying to hear that. Step up. Do what you're paid to do. I don't want to hear that pass. The same shit that was happening with the bubble situation. with putting an asterisk next to LeBron's championship ring.
The Mickey Mouse trophy. Niggas,
Yeah,
they were
like,
saying it was a
on.
Mickey Mouse trophy. That was hilarious.
Donovan, this is what y'all not getting. There's levels to this, all right.
I don't say y'all because I get it.
Like, come on, like you're replacing James Harden and Kyrie Irving, 2 of the 15 best players.
And whose fault is that? That's nobody's. So
injuries happen.
So Steve Nash, take control of your team and lead them to the freaking conference.
Steve Nash is like Ty Lue when LeBron was in Cleveland. Like Steve Nash is just there. Like he's just existing. He's like, yeah.
I think I've heard one press conference and one statement from him this whole NBA season.
Okay, I got the roster right here. I got their bench. Okay, listen, Bruce Brown, Chris. Yeah, I think Ladale kind of got a point.
I do have a point.
No, I think Ladale really did have a point.
That was like, oh
no, because I think he. Yeah, but
you got Wall Savage, Blake Griffin, Jeff Green.
Wait. Because you had Tyler. Because okay, we're just going for the guards. You have
Tyler Johnson, who don't know if he black or white with them braids.
All right, so are we saying that Kevin Durant is not the best player?
He is the best player.
Whoa! How did you get that from the? Wait, hold on.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. If you're the best player, you should be able to lead your team to the conference finals.
Okay, keep that same energy if Ben Simmons or Tobias Harris gets hurt. It's just joy.
100%.
No, because then you're like, wait, maybe it's okay. Just
no, I'm not because
you flip flop a lot, Donovan. You flip flop a lot.
Just like Philly niggas, all you gotta do is flip
flop on.
Donovan, it don't take much for you to switch your opinion.
It really does.
It does not take much.
It takes Joel Embiid to endorse something. Like, maybe I should get a chance.
We ain't got that much time to get into it, but anyone out there, but any of our loyal Out of Bounds listeners, we are up to episode 9 so far. Check back on episode 1 up until now. Put together a clip of Donovan making a point, and then 30 seconds later, he shifted his stance.
Please
do that for me. I'll probably pay you.
I'll keep that same energy if Joel Embiid goes there
to do it.
Anyways, you know what? Y'all can agree with me all you want, but there's one dude that I'm not gonna give a pass to, and that's Chris Paul.
So we gonna get you a waste man, you're a waste man, bro. Did Chris Paul like take your girl in college or something? Because I need to know
he cut in front of you at Starbucks or
backstory. I'm telling you, Out of Bounds listeners, we gotta get Chris Paul on the show. I don't care what we have to do. We have to get Chris Paul on the show.
Who hurt you, bro?
Who hurt you? Like, what did this man do to you for you? Like, yo, fuck that nigga. Like, what did he really do for you to be like, man? I don't care what he be doing. He's still ass. That nigga's still trash. He's still washed. Like, huh? No, I don't want to hear it.
All right, let's get into it. Is this now that the Brooklyn Nets are dealing with injuries at this point in time? LeBron, he's out the way in the West. We don't know what's gonna happen with Utah or the Clippers. You know, it is what it is with that. Is the CP3 and the Suns championship to lose right now?
Is CP3?
To me, he'll never have a better shot at winning a ring than he does right now.
Yeah, that could be.
I mean that's for sure. Yeah, I mean no one's arguing about that. I mean, what are you asking though? Because CP, this is like his best opportunity to get it. If he was to get one, this for sure.
What I'm basically saying is right now, do you guys agree that the Phoenix Suns at this point in time, because no, you've been going kind of hard for Devin Booker, you've been riding for him, so I'm gonna say you might think that Devin Booker is the best player left in the playoffs, right?
You can't say
as
that.
Of right now. No, I mean, as of right now, the way he's playing, yeah. Who gonna stop that nigga? Pandemic PG.
Okay, so with that said, is the season a failure if the Phoenix Suns do not win a championship right now?
I would say again. I'm not gonna say it's a failure because again, just like Just like in the bubble, because the thing is, we saw the glimpse of what Phoenix was to be this season in the bubble just by Devin Booker playing the way he did, and so we saw that, and this is now the fruition of that fever dream we saw in the bubble. So now seeing this now, I wouldn't say it's a failure. Just like the Hawks, this is like the foundation for the future. Like, even if they lose and CP3 stays, okay, now you have CP3, you have Aiden, you have Booker, you can add more pieces. Free agency. Now Phoenix is going to be a bigger destination for free agency, just like Atlanta. So
they could be able to grab one.
I wouldn't say it's a failure though in their season.
Damn. I probably should not be saying this on camera, but that's supposed to say the CP3 and the Suns championship to win right now.
Wait, what happened?
Just read it. It says it's the CP3 and the Suns championship to lose right now. Is that still right, or am I tripping?
It says, "Is this CP3 and the Suns championship to lose now?"
I'm right. Was I right?
Hey, one of these interns getting fired. What y'all doing? Messing up the graphics out here, messing up. We live and y'all just messing up.
Yeah, I think we all understood the assignment. Clearly, the intern is getting, but
the interns didn't understand the assignment.
That might be a TikTok. All right, but yeah, I'm not gonna give CP3 a pass if they end up losing this series.
Why not?
Because for one, you're supposed to be the best leader in the NBA. You got so many,
God.
so many pundits coming out and say that. All right, like Chris Paul is probably the greatest point guard of all time. That's what Mike Malone, the head coach of the Denver Nuggets, said. He said that Chris Paul is the greatest point guard ever. Okay, so you're the greatest point guard ever. You have right now the second coming of Kobe Bryant, except less athletic, and Devin Booker as your backcourt mate. You got a beast in the middle of DeAndre Ayton. You got one of the best home court advantages in the NBA. LeBron is not in the way. Steph Curry's not in your way. KD, he's carrying
in the East.
Nets team right now in the East. Giannis ain't got no bag. You can't count on Embiid, because he's injury prone as fuck. Ben Simmons can't shoot.
And the West looking kind of weak because Luka not there.
Exactly. The Utah Jazz, nobody's scared of the Utah Jazz, and the Clippers, like you never know with that team. So
it's up and down with them niggas.
So. The Phoenix Suns have been the most consistent team outside of Philly, I guess you could say, but the Phoenix Suns have been the most consistent team in the playoffs. So is theirs at this point. They should be considered the favorites because there's no top. Well, KD, if he had Kyrie and Harden, okay, but chances are they might get dusted the rest of the way. So who's supposed to beat the Phoenix Suns? Utah? I don't see
the Clippers.
I don't see that
in the West. I think in the West, yeah, the Suns are the favorites, but in the East, I mean, it depends on the health of Kyrie.
Nah, I'm telling you right now, if the Nets walk into the finals against the Suns with just KD, pack it up. Pack it up.
They not.
Pack it up, because if you tell me you walk into the West with Devin Booker, who is balling crazy right now, Chris Paul out here being a true point guard,
like a prime,
Aiden being a true center, I don't want to hear it. No,
I mean the NBA is all about narratives, and I feel like all right, you got no LeBron, you got no Steph, and all that jazz. This is basically the first time in a long time that NBA Finals is not going to have Steph Curry or LeBron James.
I think it's interesting.
First time in about 10 years? 10 years or something?
It's been 10 years, Jesus.
That there'll be no LeBron or Steph Curry in the NBA Finals. So it's a cakewalk at this point, especially with Brooklyn looking the way they looking. So shit, the way I see it, Chris Paul, you got no excuse. If y'all don't win it this year, I don't want to hear shit about you being the leaders in the NBA. I don't hear shit about you being one of the top 5 best point guards of all time.
You're just saying this because you hate Chris Paul. This is just coming because you have a deep rooted hatred for Chris Paul for some reason.
It's
because you could be. My thing is, you could be a leader and still lose. Just because even if the Suns choke and somehow lose in the finals or the conference finals, or whatever, that doesn't make Devin Booker less deadly than he already is, or it doesn't make.
I'm halfway in agreement with you on that. But my thing is this: you can't lose forever.
Yeah.
That was a mic drop for no. See, he just his face.
Yeah, I have to get away from that.
You can't lose forever. You're gonna be the best league.
For the clear, I think the East is up for grabs. I would say it's very neck and neck with the Sixers and I don't know the Sixers and I don't know who's coming out the East from the Nets and the Bucks. It has been a whirlwind of a series, but I know the Sixers are going to the conference finals. It's just all about.
Oh my God, this man, the Sixers, Jesus!
I mean, they are.
At the end of the day,
they 100% are
going to the finals.
The Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, I'm about to say, I was like, I just heard finals and then the Sixers. They gave me a headache.
Eastern Conference. But I don't know. It might just be the Suns to win.
Like Ladale said, who the Suns have been the only team in this play in the postseason that's been consistent. The Clippers weren't consistent. Jazz weren't consistent. Nets now looking not so consistent. Bucks not so consistent either. Hawks, Sixers not consistent. So
no.
76ers. Yeah,
I'll be fair to say that Utah has been fairly consistent, but you just never know with the injuries. Because Donovan Mitchell, he's playing through some ankle injuries. Mike Conley's hurt.
But see, that's the thing is you don't really there's no definitive. Like the Suns gave you a definitive answer each series. Like each series they played, you were like, oh no, they hoop it and they win in the series. Like all the other series that we're watching right now, besides maybe the Hawks, even though I want them to win, but we know the reality. But my thing is there's no definitive, the Nets for sure. It's always, like we just said, the Milwaukee Nets. That's kind of a toss-up. The Jazz right now, the Clips, it just depends.
Yeah.
Suns are the only team right now where it's like, no, they went to Denver and was like, we whooping y'all and we swept y'all. That's crazy. Even in the first round too, I don't think they swept them too, right? Am I wrong? In the first round, I forgot who they played.
Who, the Suns or the Jazz?
The Suns.
They played the Lakers. They beat them in 6.
They beat them in 6. All right, so you beat the defending champs in 6, and you sweep the second.
That's a pretty good record.
That's pretty good. If you beat LeBron James, still somewhat in his decline, I don't even want to hear it.
As for the East, I would wait to see after tonight's game to see if the Sixers have been consistent. I would say yes, but then again, I would have to see after tonight's game. It's too early to tell.
But like I said, CP, you get no excuse from me, bro. It's your time. The narrative is set up perfectly for you. The storyline set up perfectly for you. If you don't win the championship this year, then you might as well just retire. It's never going.
Last shot.
It's never going to happen. With that said, now let's get to the 2-minute drill. All right, now some new developments have just developed within the EA Sports Madden NFL franchise. They released a Twitter clip earlier today in regards to a teaser trailer that I guess would serve as some Easter eggs for who the cover athletes are gonna be for this year's game. So I'm gonna play that clip for you guys, and then you guys can let me know as far who you guys think the cover athlete is gonna be based off the clip. All right, so EA, I claim no ownership over the rights to this video, so it's
this is not a out of bounds podcast. This is not ours.
The only thing I gotta say about that trailer is they put more work into that than the
actual game itself, right?
Speak on it.
Actually, game itself. I
just want a deeper franchise mode.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I want.
I'm here with you, bro.
I don't care. Bro, they could put Peyton Hillis again That nigga's not even in the league. I don't care who's on the cover.
Like,
Just give me a deeper franchise.
They
mode.
care more about
man.
Ultimate Team, bro. That's all they
Bro,
care.
Ultimate Team is, and then the yard, and they added the yard now. So now they go. That's
I
a.
fuck with the yard though.
I mean, the yard is hard. Don't get me wrong, but now it's like since everyone was complaining about Ultimate Team, they're like, okay, let's give you guys something else that's probably not. It's decent, but it's not what y'all want.
Basically,
y'all didn't ask for this.
NFL Street type.
Basically, they're like, oh,
That's
y'all
what
didn't
we
ask
really
for
want.
this. But now NFL Street was hard. No one's
And
not,
that's basically
they're
what
not
they
touching
tried to give us was some
I just want a deeper
watered
franchise.
down bullshit.
But I think for the cover, I think for EA, the only thing is like they fell off. Like we were talking about, just fix the game. I feel like they put more into their marketing budget.
Like I don't give a fuck
like,
about the
actually,
cover.
Because the thing is, nobody like realistically, like no one buys the game because the cover looks good.
Yeah.
Like we really EA, if you guys are listening, we don't care. Give us franchise mode. That's all we care about. And then I hope they just don't drop the ball again with college football 22 or whenever college football comes out. Because again,
I think it's coming out 2023, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that makes it. They're gonna need. They have to get all the
long.
licensing and like all the.
I'm looking forward to that. I want to play as the Hurricane.
I will buy a PS5 just for that. I will go and find a PS5 just to play college football for sure. But yeah, I think the cover. If we had to care about the cover, I think the cover would. Since it's two goats, I think it would be like past and present goats or like something revolving around like the best of all time. Tom Brady's time is slowly winding down, so maybe it's like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, like kind of like passing the baton situation. But again, I don't really care. I just want a deeper franchise mode.
Yeah, I would agree with Noel. That was going to be my choice. It's just passing of the baton. It seems like the most likely choice, the obvious choice.
Now, it could be Brady and Mahomes. That seemed like to be the logical thing to do. But just due to the fact that Brady, I think he was on the cover of Madden 18 or 17, one of those. And Mahomes was on the cover of Madden 19. So I was like, do you really want to put those guys on the cover this close together? You know what I mean?
I mean, whoever the two they put on the cover, I mean, I'm pretty sure they been on the cover before.
Yeah, I know. Like I know it has to go with the theme, like goat, baby, goat. But I know I said before we aired this that out there be like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, and no, you have some questionable thoughts on Aaron Rodgers. But we'll say that for a future podcast because we could do a whole deep dive on that.
No, that's a whole that's a whole episode of me shitting on Aaron Rodgers.
But I'm gonna go outside the limb, and I'm gonna go Jerry Rice as one of the GOATs because he's supposed to be the GOAT wide receiver. And I might go with who would be considered a baby GOAT at wide receiver. I'm gonna say
AJ Brown. Right?
No, it's too soon. I would say Julio Jones, but he was injured this past year.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a wide receiver because even like the baby GOAT of wide receivers right now, like I couldn't even.
Yeah, it could be a toss up between anybody. Really.
It could be like Barry Sanders. I mean, well, Saquon Barkley was injured, so I couldn't even put Saquon there, or Derrick Henry and like Barry Sanders or something like. I heard from some leaks. I've seen some YouTube stuff. I've seen some EA stuff. They're saying it's like so different, like really different. Someone said there's like someone said like every team's gonna have a cover. And someone also said like the Lombardi something. So I don't know. No one.
The amount of shit they're putting into the fucking
just make the game better.
I can't believe
that's what we really want. Listen, all I want is because I remember growing up with the PlayStation 2 and we had Madden 08 or whatever, and you could play NCAA 08. Have your player, and then he can transfer and get drafted in Madden 08 with the quickness. How is that technology in 08? What's different?
Game, bro? They've had the college all-star game in that.
How is this? What technology is different? That's all. Just answer me these questions. How can you make that in 08? But it's 2021. We got Teslas, we got self-driving cars, we got tunnels and shit, and y'all can't give us a good football simulation game.
I don't want Apple working on cars. Like it's just not a priority on them for them. It's just not
Someone at
priority.
EA
Or
just got
fire your PR, because I can tell you
their PR.
99.999% of the people playing Madden do not give a fuck
Hey, listen,
about who you put
EA,
on
if
the
you're
cover.
listening, I'm a journalism and PR major. Hire your boy. I will make sure y'all don't look stupid. Simple. Actually, just make a good game and you won't look stupid. There you go.
I buy all my games digital now anyway, so I don't really give a fuck.
Oh, for sure. I don't go. I've not bought a disc in
I don't
years.
even know what the fuck a GameStop look like anymore.
That still exists.
I bet you know if you into like stocks and shit, you'll know what that stock looks like.
Right? Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
I'm like,
a lot of people ate off of that. A lot of people ate off of that GameStop stuff. But if I had to guess, like I said, because Jerry Rice, his nickname was the GOAT, so I'll say Jerry Rice and probably Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
I think that'd be the cover.
CeeDee Lamb can also be on there, I believe.
CeeDee Lamb, did he have that good of a season to be compared to a baby goat like that?
But he's a Cowboy. You know how EA they favor Cowboys with their ratings and shit. So I can see that. So I'll say either Jerry Rice and Justin Jefferson, or Jerry Rice and maybe DeAndre Hopkins.
I can see DeAndre Hopkins. Or like Russell Wilson.
Devontae Adams.
Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Like,
but at the end of the day, EA, all we want is a better game. Fix franchise mode.
For the love of God, fix franchise mode. Jesus, that's it. That's all we want.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Skate 4 is coming out. That's the only good thing EA has done in the past 5 years. That Skate 4 is coming back. Just don't mess it up. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah, and fix FIFA 2 while you're at it. Like
what? Hey, while we're on the topic, EA, God damn it, fix your games
and bring back NBA Live and bring back Fight Night. You got this other boxing.
Bro, Fight Night.
ESPT, they coming out with a boxing game like EA. How you gonna let an indie
listeners under the video, under the podcast, leave your favorite EA game that they discontinued and why you hate EA now, please. I want to read them because I'm not the only one. We're not the only ones. Trust me.
For sure, we're definitely not, and we'd definitely love to get you guys' thoughts. And we hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. But before we officially wrap up, let's plug ourselves on the way out. No, let the people know where they can find you on socials.
You guys can find me, if you're new here, Noel Austin on everything. TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. I'm about to start making TikToks because I'm bored.
Oh, you got a TikTok now?
I'm bored in my apartment. And I was like, you know what? Maybe TikTok isn't so bad. So
I was thinking of it's. I don't know.
I was thinking about it. I just have to get ideas to like start making stuff. I can't make stuff just because that's
hit up Monica. She's almost at 10K. She might be able to help you out.
Oh, Monica, give me a 10K, Monica. I want to get these brand deals. Let me get these brand deals real quick. But TikTok, Snapchat, all that is just Noel Austin. Yeah, photography's on the way. We got me and Ladale, we got some interviews coming with some fashion stuff on the way. So, check in, tap in. That's it.
Man in the middle, Mr. Donovan Wilkins. You know what's crazy? Sorry to cut you off. I know you say, like, do not call you Donovan, but you have Donovan continue. Oh, wait, you can't fix that. Only I could. My fault.
Wow, bro. Wow. I had a moment. That's crazy. That's a tech just for not knowing.
You can find me on my social right there.
I thought I was going
just look for the release of my upcoming book later this fall.
Yes, bro. You gotta give us the details so we can start promoting that for you.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll put the marketing rocket on your back.
And
you can find me at Ladale D Fashionista. That's with an O at the end, no A. That O makes it masculine. And you can also follow us at True Urban Coach on the True Urban Coach IG page. I'm the moderator on that page. So you want to shoot a DM as far as interview inquiries, business inquiries, as far as like doing something with Tuck. We're soon about to relaunch Tuck Fashion Week, so you want more details on that, holla at me on IG at True Urban Culture for more details. So with that, this was one of our quicker episodes. We're still getting close to an hour, but I feel like this went pretty smooth. Good luck, fellas, on the games tonight. We'll know by next week whether or not the Atlanta Hawks are still in the playoffs, or we probably have a game 6 or game 7.
Hey, Hawks are 7
next week.
Hawks are 7.
So a lot of moves might change after this.
Notice how they keep moving the goalposts versus 1st and 5 and 7.
Listen. Hawks is 7. I don't want to hear
Okay,
it.
look. Just okay.
All right,
Just saying we heard it before.
All right, with Tuck family, we hope y'all enjoyed this week's episode. We catch you guys same time, same place next week. Peace.
Peace.
Ah.